find some cardinal stones.
Oh no! One of the opinions is trapped!
Help me, this posture is not good for my back.
When you have a heavy thought, it can help to share it. Maybe someone can help you lift it!
Come on! Ugh. The thought is too heavy. I can't lift it by myself. Stupid thing is stuck.
When you have a heavy thought, it can help to share it. Maybe someone can help you lift it!
Hey, you! Could you lend us a hand?
I want to help out where I can, you know, but where to begin?
There's an opinion trapped under a heavy thought. Let's start there.
Or I could raise money for a charity.
Or you could just help us.
Or I could start a soup kitchen for the poor.
This is going nowhere.
I want to try all the postures, but I'm stuck. I might need a specialist. Or I could adopt some abandoned animal.
Uh-huh. One of the other opinions has been trapped under a heavy thought. We need your help.
Yeah, I love to help. Let's go. Helping, helping, helping. I love to help. No better time than now. Help is on the way. I'm going to help.
Stupid thing is
Helping,
stuck.
helping, helping.
Okay, let's rock. There we go. You're free again, opinion.
Yeah, that was the weight off my shoulders. I think I might need a chiropractor.
Yeah! Way to go, Dusty! You do have other tricks up your sleeve than your sword.
Well, I don't know. I feel so light, warm. Whoa! What's going on? Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa.
A cardinal stone! Helping that opinion must have generated it.
Not sure. Wasn't it just hiding under the thought block? I somehow feel light and heavy at the same time.
The cardinal stone is a powerful object, but it belongs at the moral compass.
Yeah, so it does, Piper. I will return it. The cardinal stone must belong here.
It'll restore the mind's sense of compassion. The compass is growing!
I feel it. The moral compass is aligning itself.
Hey, honey. Are you sleeping? I'm sorry about your bedtime story tonight. I'll read you a really good one tomorrow, okay?
Why are you and Mom yelling all the time, Dad? Don't you love each other anymore?
Don't worry, honey. We both love you very much. Now, sleep tight.
Piper, the mind is starting to change. Is this a flow of kindness I'm feeling? Like a bridge to a strange, uncharted place inside me.
Whoa! The energy from that cardinal stone really affected you, Dusty.
Yes, I felt the cadence of the compass core. A profound connection to the mind. Let's smash the Jester's sorry circus butt into pieces.
And he's back. Maybe try to hold on to that feeling a little longer, buddy.
No time. If we can get the compass a bit higher, we can get to the Jester. Look, we can go that way now. I think that house belongs to the thought on postmodernism. I don't get it.
Don't get worked up, Dusty. It's just a construct of the mind.
So what? So is everything around here.
Whoa!
Let's see if we can find another one of those scattered cardinal stones. Ah, this is the place I neutered the fear of dogs.
Oh, right! That had a chapter in Dusty's Dust-Ups.
Yeah, I made a lot of nightmares bite the dust back in the day. A simpler time. Oh yeah, the ethics maze is just down the stairs.
Oh, where the new opinions need to prove themselves before being accepted into the mind. That place should be packed with wisdom.
We can probably find a cardinal stone in there. The entrance looks blocked.
Yeah, look at that giant queue of gray unapproved opinions.
I don't think they can get in. Let's find another way around.
I got thoughts.
Anybody home? What's going on here?
Get off my lawn. Back in my day, the incoming opinions weren't just standing around. They went into the ethics maze to prove their worth to the mind.
Let me in. Come on, let's go.
That cannon looks pretty sturdy.
Don't get up in arms, Piper. The bullet doesn't bite that cannon. Blocked. I can't reach that perspective switch.
What now?
Nice one. Oh, a second shooter.
A good clobbering makes all.
The best things in life aren't things, mate. Don't strive to have the best things, but to make the best of what you have.
Ugh. There we go.
No owners, mate. Everything should belong to everyone. Yoink.
Hey, you little. That's my sword.
Our sword.
Looks like there are some downsides to being close-minded.
Shut your beak, bird.
We made it around. Look, it's the entrance to the ethics maze.
The maze has been shut down. We can't go in.
If only I had my sword, I could cut the line.
Be quick, Dusty! They shoot!
Great eye for details, Birdie.
Pinion was frightened out of its wits.
It's not like it was really using it. So this is where you fled to, you little... And you dropped my sword on that island!
Now the spinner comes for you! Watch out!
I really need my sword back. My trusty sword. I feel whole again.
A touching reunion.
Open-minded is great for getting new ideas. Closed-minded is great for getting things done. The mind needs both.
job? That's such great news. Maybe we can rent a place of our own now.
Off to the spin doctor. It's good to have you back, Sword.
Watch it, man! Hey!
There we go. The maze is open.
Wow, it's so quiet in here. You can hear yourself think.
I don't hear anything.
You don't say. Huh? What's this?
When is this line going to end?
Hold it. The validation mechanism is broken. No opinions past this point until the maze is working again.
Something must be messing with the system. Let's find out what it is.
The ethics maze tests opinions before they get accepted into the mind. 3 trails of wisdom.
That pattern must mean something.
All these books! So much knowledge! It's amazing!
Ugh.
Woo! Books always take you to new and exciting places.
What happened? Oh, we're back here again.
We must have taken a wrong turn.
Some labyrinth. Do all opinions really go through all this?
A solid worldview requires you to challenge your opinions. Yikes! Spikes!
This looks annoyingly familiar.
All this wisdom. Don't you get inspired by all these books full of words?
Nah. What are words without actions?
They can move you, give meaning to your actions, make you think. guess you wouldn't understand. Good job. Let's see what's behind the door. Holy moly! That's a mean-looking piece of machinery!
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Come play, big guy. That was a mean metal bucket.
This must be the first trial. Only the wisest of opinions make it through.
The shrine inscription reads, "Change is the only constant. In time, swift notions crumble. Sometimes wise and slow are those who do not stumble." The shrine inscription reads, "Change is the only constant. In time, swift notions crumble. Sometimes wise and slow are those who do not stumble." The shrine inscription reads, "Change is the only constant. In time, swift notions crumble. Sometimes wise and slow are those who do not stumble." The shrine inscription reads, "Change is the only constant. In time, swift notions crumble. Sometimes wise and slow are those who do not stumble." The shrine inscription reads, "Change is the only constant. In time, swift notions crumble. Sometimes wise and slow are those who do not stumble."
First trial! Good to see your head getting a little exercise too!
Someone's got to be the brain around here. The pattern changes. The second trial.
Beautiful books!
You can't learn everything from books.
Well, if you read one, maybe you'd learn something. Thanks for the ride, little book.
These rooms are starting to send me into orbit.
That wasn't right. Try again.
Another map room. That pattern has changed.
Ooh, a bunch of memory shards.
Left, right, then right again, then... what was it?
Wrong book again. I think it's worth having a closer look at the pattern in this room.
All these books look the same. One more time.
We're back at the map.
What happened? Oh, we're back here again.
We must have taken a wrong turn.
This looks annoyingly familiar.
resolution.
Huh, must be a short book. How many pages do you need to say, hit it with your sword? Left, right, then right again, then, what was it?
Hey, Dusty, do you think we have a purpose? What if we don't?
I'm courage, Piper. My purpose is to overcome the mind's fears. What else would I do? These rooms keep coming.
But this one impales in comparison. What a cryptic pictogram! Buck. Thank you for the lift.
Are you talking to our ride now? Just because something's flying around doesn't mean it's able to understand.
Yeah? Well, neither does running around or swinging a sword.
Thanks for the dance.
Yeah! Nice moves, Dusty! That was some fight! But we made it to the second trial.
The shrine inscription reads, "Taking a moral stand is not always a one-way track. Sometimes it requires 2 steps forward and 1 step back."
Only 1 trial to go! Knowledge is power, Dusty! Arm yourself!
You're giving these books way too much credit, Piper.
Oh, yeah? Without them, you would still be stuck in the first room.
I would just have found another way like I always... Huh? What's that sound?
Oh no, the book leaked a page!
The engine page!
The book's gonna crash, Dusty!
Hold on!
Whoa!
What a thriller! Did you land all right, Piper?
I'm a bird, Dusty.
Fresh rejects. Welcome home, friends.
Home? What? No! We need to get back up to the maze!
You belong here now. You'll never be discarded again.
Yikes! A place for those who didn't make it through the maze? We shouldn't be here.
In the ditch, everyone belongs and no one leaves. Ever. You're one of us now.
I don't think so. Let's book a flight out of here. This is from the flying book. It seems the engine page has been ripped in 4.
The other 3 pieces must be down here too.
The stars have aligned. You eclipse me. Why?
That piece of paper you've got there. I kind of need that.
It fell from the sky. I think it's my horoscope.
No, that's a piece of the engine page.
It says I am driven and oil consuming. This is so true for me.
What?
Dusty, I bet we can find something that fits this guy even better and make a trait.
The engine page! Coming through! Disperse this crowd!
Hey, not your turn.
Things to say!
No, me. We are all beautiful beliefs, but...
I just want to sing.
No, I want to go. La la la.
Okay, enough already!
Man, we won't be able to pass unless we find someone who can make these opinions move aside.
Great! Another piece of the engine page. 2 to go.
Seek within, and you shall find yourself.
We're right here. We're looking for a piece of paper.
I too was lost. Now I'm profound. Let me guide you to the better you.
The what?
At times, you are extroverted, affable, sociable, while at other times you are introverted, wary, and reserved.
Well, that's kind of true for most.
You have a tendency to be critical of yourself.
Yeah, that's something everyone has in common.
Enough generic guru babble. This isn't going to help anyone. Someone had a party here?
What a mess!
Forget about cleaning up. We'll just build a spaceship and terraform another planet to live on. Easy as pie.
It's an empty notebook. Maybe someone around here has some wisdom we can put in it.
I wish I had 2 noses and 1 ear so I could smell in stereo.
The book's empty, but the opinion would probably trade if it had a horoscope that fitted it. Live on the edge. The Earth is a pancake. Don't be square. Join the flatmates.
Hey, what's happening?
Have you seen a piece of paper around here?
I give the orders, you follow them. You see?
A bit bossy, are we?
Now, take me to my employees. You think you can do that?
Man, just listen for a second.
Hut hut, a ship is missing its lighthouse. Move it, Gunk. Move it, move it. Employees, they need me. ASAP. I want you to give me 110%.
Hey you! Listen, I found you a conductor.
Stop interrupting me. My turn.
It's my turn.
Let's find someone who can organize
What's
these
happening?
opinions.
We need to touch base here.
Huh? Touch what?
Let's synergize, people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, team. We might have been discarded, but let's tell our friends what we really are.
Only one more piece of the engine and there's liftoff.
Climate change won't affect me. I can still try, 'cause it's only my fifth beer. Crystals will heal my leg. Vaccines cause autism.
Nope.
Machines are great. A silent fight is a wasted opportunity.
The moon is more important than the sun. It brings light in the dark. The sun just lights up when it's already daytime.
Nah, but if we find an opinion with something a little more useful to say, then we could put it in the notebook.
Oh, I've been so lonesome in this quiet place. But now that you are here, let me tell you all about the little people living inside the radio.
I don't think so.
Yes, they sing when you press the button. They make me so happy.
I don't want to put this in either. Maybe one of the other opinions have something more useful to say.
Nobody knows all the trouble we see, but we're all purple leaves, and someday we will be.
Could you write some of your generic self-help truth stuff down for me?
Sure. I live to spread the gospel.
No way. Hey, Starman! Have a look at this.
You pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. Whoa. This is so true for me.
Yeah, right? That's totally you!
If someone wrote it down, it must be true. This must be my horoscope. Okay. Yeah, you can have this old engine thingy. It was kind of grinding my gears anyway.
Finally! That's the entire engine page.
Great work. Let's get it to the flying book and get out of here.
The book's broken. It's missing its engine page.
Poor little book.
Okay, book. Let's get you back on your wings.
Aw, look at it flap. I think it likes you, Dusty.
Okay, let's just get out of this place. up and away. I hope we never see that place again.
I can't believe those opinions were so happy to be there.
Probably the only place they've ever been accepted. Whew, we're coming back to the surface.
Some detour. Have anything to say to the useless book? Huh?
Well, I guess it's not too bad. For a book.
Let's complete the third trial and find out what's wrong with this maze! Of shards! Hey, Dusty! Do you ever wonder if all of this really exists?
Why would I? I can see it exists.
Yeah, but how do you know we're real and not, like, part of some fiction? A figment of someone's imagination!
Jeez, you really gotta stop reading so many books.
trust this now. Wrong book again. I think it's worth having a closer look at the pattern in this room. Dusty, where do opinions come from? Do you think other minds exist?
Nah, not really.
But what was there before the mind then? There couldn't have just been nothing, right? I guess we'll never know for sure.
More shards!
Dusty. Does free will exist? Or are we just controlled by the mind?
Of course. I swing my sword when I want to. And I always want to swing my sword.
Do you feel compelled to do it?
Stop pushing my buttons, Piper.
That's the last board, and your treehouse is done. What a great weekend we've had. Just you and I.
What if this, the mind and all, is just one big pre-programmed simulation that outside entities play with for their amusement, and everything we do here is defined from a narrow set of actions in a loop of senseless reincarnation?
What are you talking about? All these books look the same. One more time.
Do you think nightmares are inherently evil, Dusty?
Of course, they're ruining the mind.
But what if they were just born that way? I mean, we don't control how we come into existence. Maybe they were just unlucky.
I'm starting to think I'm unlucky.
Dusty, why does the mind allow nightmares to exist?
Well, it doesn't. That's why I'm here.
What would happen if we let the nightmares stay?
The mind would be chaos. Don't you remember the plague and the Spider Queen? So, this must be the final trial. The shrine inscription reads, "In the shade of bewilderment, your thoughts will deceive, and the path to enlightenment can be hard to perceive."
That was a leap of faith, huh?
Yeah, we must be close to the maze exit.
I think we've reached the final room.
Yeah, and there's an opinion that can't get through. Hey, opinion, who are you?
You are never too old to learn to play an instrument.
Oh, that poor opinion shouldn't be stuck here.
Right. The whole validation instrument seems to be out of order. So these turn. They seem to be misaligned. The light seems to surge from the middle speck. I bet we need to guide the light into the statue. validation instrument turns on.
Woohoo! Validation. I will serve the mind to the best of my abilities.
We did it! Look at it go!
That feeling. Whoa! Here it comes! Oof! Another cardinal stone!
See? The stone was generated! Getting through the maze was an act of wisdom!
Yeah, it does seem that way. I guess you got that one thing right, Birdie.
You beat the maze using your smarts!
I did whack a bunch of stuff.
Nah, it wasn't just the whacking.
Yeah, you're right. I also rolled. Okay, here we go again. The Cardinal Stone of Wisdom.
And think about that garden in the summer. Oh, we should get a swing set too.
We haven't signed yet. The budget is going to be tight. The mortgage and that student loan.
We've already been over this, Angela. I can make it work. We just gotta think outside the box.
Yeah, I guess.
The moral compass is aligning itself. I feel the core reverberating. Knowledge speaks. Wisdom listens.
Exactly! The core knows its wisdom, so maybe you should listen.
Knowledge speaks, Piper.
Hey! Thanks, Go! A bird brain! I'm up here, remember?
Are you joining the fun or what?
Oh, just you wait. My sword is gonna crack you up.
Boo! Your act is so predictable!
Always doing what's expected of you!
Come say hello when you're ready to make some actual change!
Yeah. If we can just find one more cardinal stone, we can raise the compass high enough to get to the jester. Hey, don't we know you?
You are never too old to learn to play an instrument.
Aww, the opinion from the ethics maze has already found its place in the mind.
The Creed Valley Capitol is just down the road.
There's always something exciting going on in the city.
Something happened downtown. It's scary.
Ouch! Oh no! What's this? Looks like the opinion on justice. It has been knocked out cold.
One of the other opinions must have done this. I'll beat the truth out of him.
Dusty, no! We should investigate this.
And listen to opinions? Sounds like a waste of time to me.
Please, Dusty. Unless you don't think you can do it, chicken.
You're the chicken. Looks like we have a crime mystery on our hands.
Look, the opinion on justice dropped its detective journal and camera.
I guess you want me to use that. Fine. we'll try this your way then. The crime scene is our first clue.
Great! Let's add that picture to the detective journal. Okay, detective. We can keep track of the clues here as we gather them. Should help us establish the events surrounding the crime so we can solve it.
The opinion on justice is our victim. It can't be the culprit.
You're right. Turn its photo so we know it's out of the picture.
There we go. I don't think the crime happened in the morning. I've changed my mind on this one. On second thought, maybe the opinion on justice knocked itself out.
No!
Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. Let me have another look at this one. I don't think the crime happened in the morning. I don't think the crime happened in the morning. You're back on the table. There we go. Maybe the opinion on justice knocked itself out.
No way, Dusty. Someone else must have done it.
Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. The crime didn't happen in the afternoon. Maybe it's too early to eliminate this one. I've changed my mind on this one. There we go. Maybe the opinion on justice knocked itself out.
No way, Dusty. Someone else must...
On second thought, let me have another look at this one. I don't think the crime happened in the morning. Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. There we go. The crime didn't happen in the afternoon. You're back on the table. Maybe it's too early to eliminate this one. Maybe the opinion on justice knocked itself.
No way, Dusty. Someone else must have done it.
It's a glass cane. Deadly, but easily breakable.
It's a blunt object. Could that have been used to knock out the opinion on justice?
Good question. I'll put the picture of the weapon in the journal. Excuse me, do you know what happened here?
I saw nothing. The opinion on justice has just been lying around on the porch since yesterday. Someone should really do something about this mess.
So, all this happened yesterday. But what time of day? Maybe someone else knows something.
A rusty old shovel. Makes my hands get dirty just from looking at it.
A potential weapon. Did that knock out the opinion on justice?
A rusty old shovel. Long, sharp, and dangerous. Almost too perfect if you want to hurt someone.
Very suspicious. Is there anything that rules it out as the weapon used for the crime? Hey, Dusty. Let's make sure we rule out the right clues in the journal before we move on.
There we go. Maybe the opinion on justice knocked itself out.
No!
The crime didn't happen in the afternoon. Let's rule out the knife.
Right! Our victim was knocked out, so the culprit could not have used a knife.
The fragile glass cane doesn't work.
Yeah! It would have broken if it was used to hit someone on the head.
Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. I've changed my mind on this one. I don't think the crime happened in the morning. On second thought, let me have another look at this one. The crime didn't happen in the afternoon. You're back on the table.
The opinion on justice has been knocked out cold. Poor guy.
It has a big bump on the head. The culprit must have used a blunt object.
The opinion on justice couldn't be our culprit. Let's flip it in the journal before we move on.
That's it. I think I've got it now.
Great deduction, detective. If we use this approach, we should be able to solve the crime.
I'm on the case. Must be the culprit's footprints.
The culprit must be hiding in the town. Let's follow them.
Visitors, what are the odds?
The mind's rationalizer! It analyzes knowledge and...
34.7%. What a considerable surprise.
There's been a crime.
We have a feeling the culprit is hiding in town.
Feelings are irrational and therefore useless.
All right. Could you help us make sense of this situation so we can arrest the guilty opinion?
Probability is 100%. Yes, I could.
Show the rationalizer the clues in the journal.
All right, let's try.
Rationalizing. Data is insufficient. I need more information.
But once we've narrowed down the time of the crime, the weapon used, and the opinion who did it, we can verify we've got the right culprit. Got it. Cutting-edge technology. Sharp and pointy. Spiky and defensive. One hit would leave you full of holes. More footprints. The culprit ran this way.
It really ran off its feet to escape. Watch it, man!
I'm so sorry, hon. You know I work extra hours so you can get the things you want. Here's your present. Happy birthday!
It's bolted to the wall. Somebody got tired of hitting themselves on their fingers. Did you witness the crime that took place yesterday?
I only saw the back of the culprit and it was blue. Dabbity dabbity.
Not the weapon we're looking for. Let's rule out this weapon. I don't think it's this weapon. Maybe it's too early to eliminate this one. I've changed my mind on this one. A receipt for the town's new baseball bat. It was delivered at noon today. Robust and classy. Lightens the mood wherever it's used, except when used to hit someone on the head. I wander through the night, pouring rain, cloudy mind, looking for answers. There are no happy endings in this city. I tried drowning my sorrows in cerebrum cider, but the little critters learned how to swim. The opinion on books drew itself on the sign.
Yeah, I think that opinion is unable to write.
A brand new bat. Makes the top of every hand weapon hit list. It carries the town's coat of arms. Seems one of the opinions wrote this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. It was morning, so I was cranky. The trail disappears here. The culprit could be anywhere in town. Must be the culprit's gloves. No dirt. The weapon must have been clean when it was used. The culprit passed the bridge. The crime must have happened while the mine was closed.
Yellow is the best color. End of discussion.
Did you see or hear anything suspicious yesterday?
I felt horrible when I was woken by the crime. I hate morning hair.
If it's not fast, I'm not interested. Yeehaw!
The opinion on velocity has been rolling around outside its house. Probably not this weapon. The culprit didn't use this weapon. Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. I don't think this opinion is the culprit. Let's rule out this opinion. On second thought, let me have another look at this one. You're back on the table. Not the weapon we're looking for. Maybe it's too early to eliminate this one. I've changed my mind on this one. On second thought, let's rule out this weapon. Let me have another look at this one. I don't think it's this weapon. Probably not this weapon. Let's rule out night as the time of the crime. You're back on the table. Maybe it's too early to eliminate this one.
Hitting stuff with my hammer is my life! Or at least it used to be! Man, I could really use a whack!
A picture says more than 1,000 words. That's what people tell me anyway. I wouldn't know. I can't read.
The opinion is outside its house. No answer. The opinion must be out of the house. When I start exercising, my body hurts and tells me to stop. I'm not going anywhere. That's all clues.
So this would turn the right pictures and put it in the rationalizer.
Right. Let's solve this crime.
Logic is irrational.
Didn't work. You have to pick only one culprit, one weapon, and one time.
Not our culprit. I'll eliminate this opinion. Let's turn this opinion around. I've changed my mind on this one.
Rationalizing. The time of day is irrational.
Maybe some of the thoughts inside their houses have some information we can.
Let's rule out night as the time of the crime.
Facts checking. The hammer is nailed to the wall. It could not have been used.
The culprit didn't use this weapon.
Calculating probability. The baseball bat was not available at the time of the crime.
Not the weapon we're looking for.
Calculating probability. Logic is irrational.
Nope. Did we miss some clue in regards to the weapon?
On second thought,
calculating probability. Assumption is rational. Probability is 100%.
That's the right solution, Dusty! Excellent!
Elementary. Yesterday, in the morning, the opinion on labor used a candlestick to knock out the opinion on justice. After that, it did what any rational opinion would do: panic. Little did the opinion know that every action it took left a trail for us to follow.
And you did this without whacking anybody!
Feels a bit weird, to be honest. Let's go talk to the opinion on labor. We caught you blue-handed, bub.
I would never. I was busy working on something.
Save it. We know you hit the opinion on justice on the head.
Be a bit open-minded. Look behind you and see what I built, and then tell me I'm guilty.
I don't really see anything.
Dusty! It's running away!
Rats! Let's go! Hey, opinion. Your criminal career is over. Surrender yourself. Hey, come here, you! Stop running so I can clobber you. Here we go. A little cooperation goes a long way. Stop running so I can clobber you.
Oh no!
Cage closed.
Oh, my poor head. Oh, what's all this commotion?
And look who's awake! Justice has been restored!
Wait. Whoa! Another cardinal stone. Gotcha. Justice did prevail.
So, at least you got the cardinal stone after all this.
It almost escaped, Piper. Ahem. The opinion on labor went a bit out of control.
Oh, tell me about it. That opinion has a tendency to do that.
Yeah, but from now on, it's staying put.
Aye. I'll keep an eye on him.
I guess it's back to the moral compass.
To bring the clown to justice.
Yeah.
This whole debacle taught me a thing or two about dealing with bad guys. We've got the cardinal stone already. Let's get it to the moral compass. With this stone, the compass should rise enough to finally get us to the Jester. The Cardinal Stone of Justice.
Look, Angela, I'm sorry I yelled earlier. It's just that right now things are kind of crazy at work.
I know. I get it. I'm sorry too.
Yeah, I know. But it's all going to work out.
This whole house thing is just... We miss you at home.
The compass is aligning itself again. I feel clarity. Some problems have more than one solution.
Yeah, listen to the compass core. Maybe whacking isn't the answer.
True. Maybe we need to capture the Jester.
I'm not sure that'll be much better, Dusty.
Don't be so close-minded, Piper.
Oh.
I'll fix this like I always do.